Hey everybody, welcome to the XDS Nashville Custom Shop. We've got a board here that we're working on. We'll show it to you beforehand and then we'll show it to you once we wrap it all up. But for starters, we're starting with a Pedaltrain frame. We'll put a laminate top on there so that we can do the wiring that we like to do it. Underneath we're going to mount this Big Joe supply, and we're going to modify this a little and put essentially an accessory out on it to be able to power this echo flanger. Everything else will go into the supply as normal. We'll have to do something here with the fuzz because it's battery only at this point, and client would like to be able to power it off of this so he doesn't have to worry about battery. So this is going to be fairly stripped down, no interfaces, no kind of trick business, just kind of as simple as it can be, and be functional and work kind of day in and day out for what this particular client needs. So this is the beginning. We'll talk to you again at the end. All right, the board is all done. Everything is stuck down with dual lock and all wired up with custom cables. We've had to use these low profile square plugs here to be able to fit everything that we possibly could on this board. So the way this rig goes down is we go from tuner to you've got a couple different drives. You've got a fuzz. This javelina is an old XTS prototype. The Empire, the Tremolo probe is acting as sort of a volume pedal in this rig. We have got a custom rehoused pedal here. Echo flanger. This guy came in, was a little bit sick, had some issues at the power cord entry there in the back. We had to fix that up. These guys have a tendency to need a little TLC as time goes on, and so once we put them in a rig, we want to make sure that they're right and gonna be right for the long term. After that, Big Joe delay. Big Joe tremolo. This board didn't have an interface or anything like that, so you're just going to go into the tuner and out of the tremolo. We've got a laminate top on this Pedaltrain frame, a couple custom cut risers here to get everything up to where they can be used easily, and that does it for the top. Alright, so the underside, we try to keep it as clean as the top side, if at all possible. We've added an accessory out to this Big Joe supply so that the Electro Harmonics pedal on the top side can get AC. This supply doesn't have an actual accessory out, so we've added it to it there. So you can see the laminate top from the underneath here. We've got a strap material here because this fits into the stock Pedaltrain case, and without being able to access the slats, you kind of need a handle to be able to get that out of the case because it's kind of a piston fit. So this supply had everything we needed to do this rig. You see that we label them here so that there's no sort of guesswork as to what's going on, who's plugged into what from up top. Got a couple switches here so you can alter the output voltage of that particular port. If you look on the back here, you can see the supply has regular IC in that's fused. That's nice. The supply also has a switch for 110 or 220, so international. And then you can see that USB port as well, so you can charge your device. There's also on the market a couple lamps that are powered off USB that can be helpful for a rig like this on a dark stage. So that's pretty much it for this board. We've done it up as clean as we possibly can. This doesn't have a ton of trick stuff on it. It's really, as far as the integration goes, a lot of bread and butter stuff, no fancy interfaces or anything like that. But this should serve very well for a very long time.